Hi, this is Melanie from Be the Light by Melanie, and we're going to make a cute angel. It had a saying on it, so I painted it and dried it. And now I'm going to get a napkin, and I am going to decoupage a napkin on it. And it does have a saying on it about Christ's birth. And I am an affiliate with Christian Craft Paper, and that's where I get my napkins from. And at the end, you'll see the finished product, and you'll be able to see it's a Bible verse about Christ being born. And so I'm just showing you now how I cut it out. I tore the plies off, I cut the napkin, and now I'm trying to figure out where to place it on my angel. And then you'll see me getting ready to figure out the exact spot. Now I'm going to decoupage my napkin onto my angel. And I'm going to use a makeup sponge to help kind of spread some of the decoupage Mod Podge around, so that my napkin will stick nicely. And I like those sponges because it leaves a nice thin layer when you're doing a napkin. And now I'm going to place my napkin on my angel. I got this angel from a thrift store, and like I said, it had a saying on it, so I just went ahead and sanded it a little bit and painted it over it with some of the folk art paint that is sheepskin. Now I'm showing you that I've got it all on the angel, the napkin, the part that I wanted. And I'm going to kind of fussy it a little bit, took a fan brush and kind of went around my angel just to get everything nicely on, and to make sure that all the napkin was sticking really well to the wooden surface of the angel. And then you'll see me give it a little quick dry here. Then I'm going to sand off just a couple of the areas where the wings came down and I needed to get off the extra napkin to make everything nice and square and even, and it's turning out really cute so far. I really like it. Okay, now I'm going to take some gold paint by Folk Art, and it's the metallic gold. And I'm just going to do a little bit of kind of sort of some dry brushing and try to make it look kind of vintagey. And I thought if I used some of the gold on the white and around the napkin, and that the napkin would pop a little bit more. So you see me kind of wiping it off a little bit, and I'm going to start off with the halo at first. And then I just start doing some brush strokes kind of around the bottom of the angel. And then I end up kind of doing just some pouncing and some dry brushing again, that kind of thing. So now you can see that I've got it all painted up. And I now am putting on, I have these strands of pearls that I got from His and Hers from Hobby Lobby, and it's just on a spool. And so I thought it would look really cute to have some pearls going around her neck right above the napkin angel head, and it kind of separates it then, and it just gave it some definition. So I liked that. So that's why I used that. So you'll see me kind of hot gluing it down and fussing with it. And I'm just going to use some hot glue on it. It doesn't really need anything else but hot glue. So, and I'm just making sure that that's going to stick okay. And I didn't cut it like all the way around. So I had to glue it down like each end to make it look nice and even and all that good stuff. All right, now we're going to move on to the next step, and I'm kind of showing you what I've got done so far so you can see the cute little pearls that I put around her neck. Now we're going to make a bow, and I decided I was going to use some of this goldish, I don't know, it wasn't pure gold, had a little bit of a silver to it too, and I just liked how it looked. And then I had some really soft pine branch ribbon, and the gold ribbon and the pine branch ribbon are both wired. And as I go along, you'll see me twisting the ribbon around. I love to use my bow dabra. It just makes it so much easier to make a bow, as you all know. So I used 2 wired ribbons, and I believe they are 2.5 inches. And I think I got them from Walmart, and Walmart was having like a huge, like, end of the Christmas season sale. And it's 1.5 inch, pardon me. And so I nabbed them, and I think I got them for maybe 70% off or something crazy like that. So I can never pass up good ribbon. I love to use different ribbons for all my projects. And so you'll see me now I'm going to use some of the ribbon that has the pretty pine on it, and then I showed you what the gold looked like up close. So I already put some lace in it, and I put a couple of strands of pearls as well in the bow. I'm going to lift it up and tie it off. And the angel has like a little hanger on it already. So I decided that I would just, you'll see me, after I get the bow tied, I will tie the bow onto the angel, and I went ahead and tied it onto the hanger that came on the angel itself. So I'm just taking a minute to make sure I get it tied nice in the back. And I use jute, and I know you're supposed to put your jute in your bow dabra first, but I always forget, but it's no big deal. I've gotten used to it, and how I make it and everything, so it works out in the end, and that's all that matters, right? So I'm going to show you now that I've got my bow all done, and I wanted to give it long tails because I thought that would look really, really pretty with the tails hanging around the angel. It just, gave it something different. And me and bows and my long tails and everything, I love to do that. One of my specialties. So now I'm just kind of playing with all the tails and getting things rearranged the way that I want them and that kind of thing. And trying to fixing up that cute little angel. And there she is. And now I'm thinking, you know what? She really needs something. Well, I guess I already showed you. I gave her a little bling in the middle. And I don't know where I got that from. I don't think it was from Totally Dazzled. I may have gotten it in some Happy Mail or something. I don't know. And now I'm just showing you how I'm going to curl some of that wired ribbon just to give it another, kind of angelic look, for lack of a better word. And I'm just showing you, I'm using a wooden spoon. That's what I like to use to curl my ribbon. So I'm just showing you how I do that real quick. And I play with it a little bit here and there and everywhere because I'm not sure how I want to make sure it looks good, and it wasn't really curling the way I wanted it to initially. Now I'm showing you that she's all pretty now, and yeah. So I am really, really liking this angel. I just think that all of that, it just looks so pretty with her. And again, I'm showing you how I'm going to curl the ribbons so that you can see how to do that. And there she is in all her glory. And I'm just kind of rearranging her ribbons again. Oh, here, now I'm putting the bling on. I apologize. It's been a long day. So it's like a little pin. So I just, instead of gluing it, I just took the pin and I pinned it onto the middle of the bow. And there she is. She's all done. I'm really liking her. I hope you like her too. And thank you so much for joining us in the Christian Creatives for Christ. And we appreciate y'all being here today. And there she is.